Hi, and welcome to Jan's Views on Crime. Jay Slater. Today we're going to be looking for Brandon. Do you know, it's really weird because, we all know there's so many different side characters in the Jay Slater case, a ridiculous amount of side characters. But one of them that we believe right from the very beginning was very, very close to him was his buddy called Brandon. Now, I've seen pictures of him. In fact, some of my other videos have probably got pictures of him on there. And I've seen other people, other creators talking about Brandon. But he seems to have disappeared completely and utterly disappeared. Puff! In a puff of smoke. There he was, gone right from the very beginning. I mean, when something like that happens, you can't help but think, well, why? Why has he disappeared? It can only be seen as suspicious, right? So anyway, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to have a look, okay? See if we can find him. Are you ready for this? Here we go. Well, actually, before we go on, I need to ask you, are you all okay? Have you survived Monday? Have you survived the weekend with all the fireworks? I've got so many stories to tell you about the fireworks, but this isn't what this video is about. Okay, but I hope you're all okay. I hope you're all sensible, responsible with the fireworks out there. Why do we keep having these? They just cause all sorts of problems, don't they, guys? Anyway, that's not the point of the video. So listen, here I put in YouTube, Jay Slater, Brandon. Look what I found. Right. This is going back 4 months. Now, this is under Jay Slater, Brandon, remember? Right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to click on that again. Right, okay. So let's see if we can find Brandon here. So, of course, we've got the Daily Mail, nothing about Brandon, the Sun. Okay, we've got the Manchester Evening News. Again, nothing about Brandon. Okay, we've got Jay looking as if he's having a fantastic time over there in the sun. Ah, bless him. Again, we've got, as the Jay Slater case moves into the 4th week, people now asking about Brandon. Oh, right. Shall we click on this, guys, and see what this guy is saying? Okay.
I don't think Brandon is Johnny V. I really don't. But I do think he's suspicious.
Yep. Not sure who this guy is. Who is this guy? In the Struggle, he's called. All right. So he's like me. He's like, well, where is this Brandon? Where is he? So, okay.
Nobody's speaking about him. Everyone's talking about Brad or Lucy or this Ayub guy. That Brandon seems to be appearing in a lot of photos. I reckon that might have even been him on those white steps that was taken on the road out to Masca.
He's got a good point. Do you remember that picture, guys? See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. That one? Yeah, people are saying maybe Brandon was in that. Who knows? But we must remember that this video is 3 months ago. 3 months ago. So as I said, he's been missing right from the very beginning.
Where's his statement? He seems like he's a bit of a troublemaker. That video that was taken before the 17th by that dude on YouTube, which evidently showed him fighting outside a Sugar Reef for one of those bars on Veronica's. That was the exact same shirt that he had on in the nightclub. It's an off-white shirt or T-shirt.
Okay, so Mr. In the Struggle, as you can see, was speaking about it 3 months ago. And let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see if anybody else since then has said anything about Brandon. So we've got this one. All right. Interesting. This was a day ago. We need to look at this. We need to look at this, guys. Right. It says full fight video and CCTV gone missing in the Jay Slater case. Crucial build up to that awful morning. Okay. The channel is called Al Don's Reviews and True Crime. We need to look at this. Ooh. Oh, lordy. There's the cars. Right, so he's put this awful music over the top, so I'm going to put my own awful music over the top of this. But look, guys, let's do that again. So the bigger guy is Brandon. Yeah, this dude here. Let me click there. This dude here is Brandon, right? Is that Ayub? Could be. All right. There, I've got to go back again. I missed it. I missed it. Right, I just wanted to point out. White cars. They're the 3 white cars I mentioned in my last video, aren't they? Look at this place. I mean, it looks the same as any sort of European holiday spot that us Brits go to. I mean, I've been to Lanzarote, and although the Lanzarote holiday was more of a family holiday, but I mean, I went to Mallorca once, and it looks exactly the same as this, guys. I'm telling you, I'm finding it impossible to believe that there's no CCTV here. You telling me with everything that goes on here every single night that there aren't any CCTVs? No, it doesn't make sense to me, guys. Absolutely not. So, all right. So we're just going to play that. Now the guy's going to start talking. Oh, hang on. So we've got the Papagayo nightclub footage. So is that the same footage? Is that the same thing? Anyway, let's jump on. Well, there we go. I mean, I wasn't expecting to see that. So again, all right. So he's found Brandon. What can I say? He did find Brandon a day ago. So maybe I need to retitle this video. But where is he now, though? And why is he not speaking up? Does anybody else know anything else about Brandon you want to tell me about? I'd really appreciate it, because he seems like a massive jigsaw piece that's missing to me. Where's his statement? Where's his, like, whatever? Where is he? Where is Brandon? Another question I've got for you guys. There seems to be an Irish link. I've been hearing a lot about an Irish link with Jay Slater, like this Joe guy that I was looking for the other day. He's Irish. And of course, Dan O'Keefe is Irish. I mean, has he got anything to do with it? Probably not. We haven't seen much of Daniel Keefe since he came out with that video proclaiming that he'd seen awful things that had happened to Jay. He's sort of gone underground, so to speak. But is there an Irish link? Now listen, I've done this map here to show you just how close Ireland is to the UK. It's very close, guys. I actually went there on my honeymoon because I married an Irishman. Don't ask me why. No idea why, but I did. And I remember we sailed on a ferry from Wales over to, oh God, where was it? Cork? Somewhere like that. And yeah, it's so easy to get to. So, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Irish link? Is there an Irish link? It's interesting. I've also put a picture of the screenshot of another video I'd quite like you to have a look at. It was where I'm talking about where these lads came from because it just seemed really weird, odd to me that the area that they come from is it's not a big area. And I'm like, how are all these people? It's almost like, well, half the town flies over to Tenerife. And it's like, yeah. So, yeah, have a look at that video here. This one, the update one. And you'll see what I mean. I put a bit about, the quintessential English town that these guys come from. And why is it filled with all these violent thugs? I don't understand, guys. It's all beyond me. I think it's quite important for people, especially those that aren't from England. We've got people in other countries looking for justice for Jay. And I think it's quite important to show them on a map, really, where these guys come from. And the circle, the biggest circle there at the bottom on the left hand side, you'll see is Oswald Twistle. God, wonder how they say it in their accent. I hope they say it a bit quicker than I do. Anyway, which is very close to Accrington. Now, that is where Jay came from. Okay, down here. Hang on, let's click on that. Down here. Now, to the right of that, Burnley, which, as you can see, is not far away. It's one junction on the motorway. And anyway, that's where Brandon came from. So, yeah, I just thought it might be of interest to people. Also, on the bigger map here, I've shown you a bit closer how near the United Kingdom is to Ireland. Now, I've heard someone say Shannon. Now, Shannon is where he's now an ex, used to fly into to see his family. I shouldn't be giving you bits of personal information, but there we go. And that's where he used to fly to. I think it's on the left, if I'm right. It's on the left of Ireland because it's like Southern Ireland. This bit here is Northern Ireland, which belongs to the United Kingdom. Okay. You didn't know you'd come for a geography lesson, did you? Now, on the right-hand side here, I've shown you the airport that they flew out of, Manchester Airport, which is like, I mean, it does actually look as if it's in the middle of the United Kingdom. We would say it's up north. I would say it's up north. But anyway, this is where he would have flown. He would have flown down there, down to here, over Portugal, and then into Tenerife, which is the middle island there. And if you can see, it's very close to the African coast, very close to Morocco. Anyway, that was just one thing. So I mean, just let me know. What do you think? Let me know about Brandon. Where do you think he's gone? How can he suddenly have just disappeared? I heard someone say that he was under the witness protection thing. Really? Oh, that's a bit bizarre. But anyway, just let me know what you think about that. And also let me know about the Irish connection. Is there really an Irish connection? It's interesting, isn't it? And it's quite probable. I feel anything is probable at the moment. Anything is believable in this case at the moment. But we have to be certain that we get justice, not only for Jay Slater, but also for all the other people that go missing, apparently there's been 30 missing Brits in Tenerife. I mean, that's insane. It's like, no. So I think, we've all got a voice. We've all got, well, we haven't all got a voice and a channel, but some of us have. And I'm quite willing to search for anybody, to search for justice for anybody. For goodness sake, guys, we're talking about lives at the end of the day. And if they were taken by other people, then those people should be made accountable. Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox. So that's the end of this one, guys. Just take care of yourselves out there and let me know your thoughts. So yeah, just look after yourselves out there because trust me, it's a rotten old world. So until the next one, bye bye for now.